What's up, folks? This is Eric. Today is July the 3rd, 2025. This is going to be a very quick video. A little bit about one of the things I've been working on recently. This is a continuation of the development of the program that I've been working on for the last 2 or 3 weeks. I was having some issues with orders being put in and orders being taken out immediately. So I made a couple corrections. This was yesterday, where orders were just going in and being canceled immediately, and then through the course of the night, first thing here, we see that there are a couple good orders there, and then first thing this morning, I went ahead and fixed this strategy and took some decent orders. Like this is an area right here. You see here, if you look at this is what it was doing. So it would try to get into position. Like this is where it was supposed to get into a position. It would try to get into position. Instead of getting into the position and staying in the position, it canceled the order before it got into position. And it did that same thing here. It was supposed to get in here, cancel the order before it got in position. This one would have been a losing trade. This one would have been a winning trade. Same thing here. Did a similar thing. The stop should have been down here. This one would have been a win also. Same thing here, lost that one. So I lost a lot of trades along the way, but still my overall I was 220 to the positive today. Again, we're just trading one contract of the ES at a time. And so it took several trades throughout the course of the day. And yeah, that's it. All right, so the only thing that I want to show you today is I kind of came across it, and I often come across new things, new ideas, and I realized that it's pretty friggin' sweet, and so I make a note of it. But and hopefully I haven't already told you about this, but if you go to new application, you go to trade manager analysis, right? So there's the trade manager, which is something that I use routinely just to kind of see what's going on with the trades, the orders here. You see I've got names for all of my OrderTicket orders. If it's of this first type of entry, it'll have a 1. If it's of the second type of entry, it'll have a 2. If it's I've got one that's called double chain, it'll say 3. See, entry 1, entry 2, double chain. All right. And then you can also go to average price, position, strategy, order, strategy, positions. That's when you're running your strategies, and then your balances. Okay. All right. Now, the only other thing I want to show you though is if you go to new application, that's trade manager. If you go to trade manager analysis, it actually shows you analysis of the trades that you took. So either the trades that you actually took on your real account or on whatever account, or just the trades that you've taken throughout the course of this time period. So if we look at the course of, and I reset my simulation account, so it should only pretty much be trades just from today. If I hit generate, this is what I have, right? Made 220 for the day. It wasn't supposed to take any shorts. I think it probably took some shorts when I was doing a couple manual entries in and out. But it should have only been like 1, so there were three here. So I don't know how come we lost that $44. There shouldn't have been any shorts here. But again, if it got into a short, then the script told it to close the position. So these would have been an accident at any rate. So technically, you got to add that $44 onto this 220. Anyway, the select profit factor was about 1.77. Profit factor 1.77. The percent profit was 35%, but again, that is, I believe, going to be based on the fact that some of these shorts, 3 of these shorts actually went into position, and that on at least 3 other trades that should have been winning trades, it just did not even take the position. So instead of 14 in total on the long side, it should have been 1720. Should have been 20, and that should have gave us another 6 here. Yeah, another 3, another 6. 6 winning, yeah. So that should have put us at 12 to 8, which would be over 50% profitable. So yeah, I'm really excited about being able to employ this next week. So we'll see how it works out. But I didn't realize that you could do this. All right, now you'll see the performance graph. It's going to look wonky. Okay, it doesn't look terrible, but it just looks wonky because the profit went up throughout the course of early AM hours, and then it just kind of pulled back, and then during regular session market hours, which is what my program is really based on, because there you have the volatility, you have the liquidity. Starting at 9:30, just moved up nicely. Okay, then we got that last L at the end of the day, or yeah, 1 L. Okay. All right, but that's all I had to show you for today. So use the Trade Manager analysis under New Application and Apps, and look back and see how you've actually done. I'm gonna have to do this with my real account. Go back and look and see. Ooh, it could be scary. It could be scary, but I'm gonna do it. All right, guys, I'm Eric. I'm out. Peace.